Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name is James, and this is part 3 of my Classics Illustrated Junior number 511-576 Conservation. And what we're going to do today is we're going to remove the staples, and then I'm going to do a deacidification of one of the pages on video, and then I'm going to deacidify the rest of them off camera. And I'm going to do this because you really don't need to watch me do exactly the same thing 8 times. Now, if I run into a page that needs something additional than just normal deacidification, I will show that. So, let's get started right after this. All right, let's open it up to the center. I might have to do a little bit of Tingujo paper on some of these. Use a staple removal tool that I got from Immaculate Comics. And if I remember, I will put that down in the description down below, the link to where you can get this tool. There are other ways to do it, but I like this tool. It works for me. And we'll remove the other one, or get the other one ready to remove. Now, I don't have the tape handy with me, and I don't have my 3x5 cards with me that I usually use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one. This is the top one. And I'm going to put it on this side, top up. And then I'm going to remove the bottom one. And I'm going to put it on this side with the top up, and then at some point I'll get the tape and the 3x5 card and fix it the way I'm supposed to. We're going to go ahead and start with the first wrap. But I should probably set this up first, don't you think? Yeah. Let me get it set up and then I'll be right back. Alright, I got that set up, and I went ahead and got a 3x5 card and a couple of one piece of tape that I cut in half, and cut my thumb while I was at it. I'm not sure how I did that. That shouldn't have a dash there, but it doesn't matter. And they've got the top and the bottom. We're going to move this like this. And then we're going to take this one. Oops. And do the same thing. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll use one of my clips up here and put it so that I don't lose it. Always a good thing. Not good to lose stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and take this off because it's not down yet. And I'm going to wet down this piece of Kollecting with calcium hydroxide and water. All it is, calcium hydroxide and water, which is fine. That's what we want. It's not a strong solution of calcium hydroxide, but it's sufficient. go ahead and take a second piece of Hollytex and put it down. I should probably cut some new pieces. Okay, that's not working. I'm going to have to pull it out a little bit. Same thing with this end. I have to pull it out a little bit because it's got a wrinkle right there. We don't want that wrinkle. Nice and flat. Got it wet, and now I need it nice and flat. Okay, now we'll put this back on. Okay, got that. I'm going to pick the whole thing up, flip it over. And we're going to spray the back side. And I'm going to let that sit for about 5 minutes. Maybe longer. Probably just 5 minutes though. And I'm back. Let's see if we get much tannin out of it. It looks like we are. Quite a bit of yellow coming up to the side here. Oh yeah. We'll spray this down with water now. Turn it over. Spray this side with the water. I really don't need to spray it down with water, since all I'm using is calcium hydroxide. But it's a habit. Next up, we're going to roll this out of the way. If I can, if it'll roll. Let's get you to rolling. There we go. It's rolling good. And of course, I'm going to brush it down with methyl cellulose. regular methyl cellulose brush is in the other room. I rinsed it out with water and I forgot to bring it back in. So we'll use this smaller one. It serves the same purpose. It works. And this, of course, will restore it makes the paper stronger. Okay, let's put the top back on that. And I wasn't going to do this, but I think I'm going to. I just want to reinforce this because it doesn't look like it's just right. So we'll take a little tiny bit of Gujo paper. Two little tiny pieces. Oops. A little bit of nori paste. If I can find the brush I want to use, this one will work. I just want to reinforce where the staples go here because they looked a little weak to me. I'll probably do it with this one and with the centerfold, just to make sure they're nice and strong. Okay, that'll do. See? Nori paste. Good stuff. Get it at Amazon. Put that back over it. Now notice, even though I'm using my squeegee, I'm not going to the center because I don't want to get it on. I don't want to put the squeegee over the nori paste. Just want to try to get those bubbles out of there. There we go. I'm going to let this sit for about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my paper towels and get as much of the moisture off as I can. And then it goes in the press. And then I'm going to repeat that 7 more times. Maybe not all at the same time, but 7 more times. All right, let's get that those paper towels on here, shall we? I do this because it gives me even pressure all the way across. Not so much to flatten it out, just to get even pressure, to get as much moisture off as possible. Set that, and that is soaked, so that worked good. Let's get another one. Put it on there. not as much on that one. And I reuse paper towels all the time. That's why you see a little bit of furnish on this one. Yeah. I don't like to waste things, so I reuse paper towels when I use them for this. I'll use them 3 or 4 times and then I'll throw them away, or use them to soak up water or something. So there we go. That's ready to be pressed. I'll show it to you when it comes out. Okay, I'm starting on wrap number 4, and I thought I'd go ahead and check the pH on this wrap before and after. So I have some warm water here. It's a 98, about 98 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to go ahead and spray it down. And then let it sit so that the paper soaks up the water real good. And then I'll check the pH and let you know what it is. Actually, you're going to watch me check the pH, so there you go. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. I'm going to get some of the excess off here. I mean, probably shouldn't have done that because it looks like I got rid of some of these acids too. Oh well, it happens. Just want to check it, and like I said, all I used was warm water, about 98 degree Fahrenheit water. So take this, and we're just going to set it right here. See what we get. And it's a 4. We got a pH of 4, and of course we want that a 7 or an 8 if possible. So yeah, go ahead and squeegee this off a little more. Put a second piece of Hollytex down. And I'm going to switch gears. We're going to go to my solution of calcium hydroxide with a tiny bit of methyl cellulose. There's no soap in it. And this is room temperature, which is currently at about 78 degrees, so not hot, not cold, just room temperature. Comfortable temperature for a comic book. And yeah, mostly calcium hydroxide. This runs at about a pH 12, so it's pretty good. Definitely alkaline. And I'm going to flip it over so I can do the other side. Alright, I'll be back in 10 minutes and we'll check it again. So it's actually been about 15 minutes. And I'm going to squeegee some of the water off. roll this back some. And we're going to check it right here. I realize this is the back side from where I checked it before. That shouldn't make a big difference. And what do we got? Another 5. It didn't do anything. Well, that's not good. We're going to spray it down again. I probably should have turned it over and checked the other side. Now I know it's soaking, doing an aqueous bath to get your would actually probably be better. But it also uses a lot more solution. And to me, there's a lot more waste when you do it that way. So we're just going to let this sit for, I'm going to give it 20 minutes. I'm going to let it sit for a long time. And the reason for that is I want to make sure that the calcium hydroxide gets a chance to soak into the pages. So there we go. I will check it when I get. I'll see you in 20. For you, it's about half a second. Okay, I forgot to turn the camera on. But I tested it again and it came out as a 6. Well, between a 5 and a 6 actually. So it has improved. I'm going to do one more and that's going to be it. After that, I'm not doing any more. It's definitely teaching me a lot. I'm wondering if maybe I should warm some of this solution up. Maybe that would help. I don't know. All right. I'll be back. For those of you that were curious, I tested it one more time after I put on the methyl cellulose, and I was getting between a 6 and a 7. It's not great, but I'm happy with it. So, brought it up a little bit, and yeah, it's going in the press. So really, that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Didn't really show you a whole lot of new stuff, aside from me testing it for the pH levels. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, this stuff is simple. All it is wetting it down, getting some of the acids off of it, and making it a little better, making it hopefully last longer, and that's it. So yeah, see you tonight on my Wednesday night video, and of course on Friday morning I'll do another video. Should be finishing up the interior pages by Friday. Take care, everybody. See you later tonight. If you want to help me out, you can always consider buying me a cup of coffee down below. You can even send me money to PayPal. I mean, the email address I list in my description is the same one I use for PayPal. So any way you can help, I'll use that money to better my supplies, better my videos, maybe get some better lighting. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see you tonight. Bye.